the confusion that we normally have when we are dealing with standard form is what I want to explain in this video. Now, for example, if you are dealing with a number like this, 4.424.3.2, we are asked to express in standard form. The way we normally do it is that we normally talk about the number in such a way that it will not be one digit, that is a point after the first digit, which is one significant figure. That's the way we normally do it. Now, what happens here is that this is the number. This was the number initially. Please take note of that. This was the number initially. Now we are going to introduce it like this: 243.2. This was the number. Please take note of that. The way it was before. I'm not going to introduce what power of what 0. Now you ask me, where did I get it 10 from? It's just an equivalent. 10 raised to the power 0 is what? 10 raised to the power 0 is equal to what? 1. 1 times any number is what? So we're not changing anything yet at this point. I just put an equivalent of what was there before. Do you understand? Now what we need to do is you are going to check where are you moving the point to. Is it forward or what? Backward. It is the one that will not determine whether it will be -1 or what. Very simple. This is all what you just need to do. You are giving a number. Know the way you make the number first. How you make the number first. Then the next thing is multiplying that same number by power of what? 10. Or power of 10 is by what? 0. This is standard form. Very, very important. It's this simple, but it's always confusing for many students because even me, I had the confusion before. This is exactly what we have. This is the number 243.2. This is what? The number. Now, I now introduce 10 raised to the power 0. I have not changed the number because 10 raised to the power 0 is equal to what? 1 by law of indices, third law of indices. 10 raised to the power is equal to what? 1. Now I have not changed it. Now the question is, we are going to put the number the way it is normally done in one significant figure in mathematics. So we are moving it like this. How many times? 1, 2, isn't it right? So if you are moving it like this towards your left, please take note of that. The number of times you move that point will tell you the zeros, the power will be what? Increasing. The power will be what? So in that case, I'm going to have 2.432 times 10 raised to the power what? 2. Because I moved this way. Can you see that? We can express it in various forms. It's just depending on what you want. Because there are some questions that will demand you to put it in the form that is suitable for you at that point in time. Do you understand? You need some questions. There are some questions that will demand you putting it the way you want it at a particular point in time. So we need to understand that fact very well. Like I was trying to give you right now, I have something like this. I just did it the way we normally express it in standard form. I can do it like this. See it. 24.32 times 10 raised to the power what? 1. Because I only move this yours what? It's still the same number. I only move it just once. Now I'm moving it 2 times now. I'm now having what? 2.432 times 10 raised to the power what? 2. I can decide to still move it. But this is how it is generally accepted. One significant figure. Do you understand? The one that is generally accepted. This is it. But I can change it to any form. It will still be exact number. I want to move it again now. I now have 0.2432 times 10 raised to the power what? 3. Can you see that? If you check 10 raised to the power 3, if you multiply it, you will get exactly what is here. Yes. We can go on like that. Then I can still move this other way. Yes. Okay, see it now. So you see what I'm talking about. It's just your ability to know the way you are moving your points. Please take note of that. That is just the standard form for you. I will tell you the reason why you must know how to move it either ways. I will tell you the reason much later. Now see, this is the same number I'm dealing with, right? And I've introduced 10 raised to the power what? 0, right? Now I want to move it this way. If you are moving this way, it will start decreasing from 0 to what? -1. If I move once, -1. If I move 2 times, minus what? 2. If I move 3 times, minus what? 3. I want to move once now. In that case, I'm going to have 2, 4, 3, 2. I've moved it to point here now. Times 10 raised by what? Minus. Can you see that now? If I want to move it here, I will not add another 0 to it. So I now have 2, 4, 3, 2, 0. Times 10 raised by what? Minus what? Minus 2. Because I moved 2 times this way. So this same number, what are we doing? We are doing in such a way that we did not alter the number we met there initially. It is this simple. This is what we call standard form. Very simple. It doesn't go beyond this. You know where you are moving. This is the number you met. Introduce your power of 10 raised to the power 0. You know where you are moving. If you are moving this way, the power start increasing the number of times you move. If you are going this other way, the power start decreasing the number of times you move. Thank you very much.